Hi, we're talking luxury makeup and is it worth the splurge? And our 2020 no BS, down and dirty product reviews. So this is Estee Lauder's Re-Nutriv foundation at $105 an ounce. Is it worth it? Stick around and let's find out. So today I am going to be reviewing Estee Lauder's $105 foundation. It's 1 fluid ounce, got a 20 SPF in it, which is always nice to have 20 SPF or SPF in my foundation. However, is it worth $105? No, because I would also have to still add SPF on. Re-Nutriv is for all skin types, that it combines the world's most precious ingredients with science's most powerful advances, the ultimate in beauty, the ultimate in luxury makeup and skincare for a life of extraordinary beauty. Sounds like it's worth $105. Luxurious skin perfecting foundation is infused with deeply revitalizing power stones. Each bottle contains the radiant power of 2 Peridot stones. That's actually my birthstone, being an August 1st baby. It gives you energized, glowing skin. It also has rhodochrosite, known for moisturizing and creating a healthy, dewy look. Millions of microfine gems add brilliance for a radiant, flawless finish. Long wearing and color true, medium to full coverage. Instantly, skin looks more even-toned. It minimizes the appearance of imperfection, protects against environmental damage to support skin's elasticity, and helps prevent lines and wrinkles. It's humidity resistance, which is important in South Louisiana because we are full of humidity. This comes from Estee Lauder's Re-Nutriv line. So this formulation is showing up as a new arrival on the Macy's website. It looks like what Estee Lauder might be doing is relaunching some of their older products in a new formulation. It looks like this Re-Nutriv foundation used to be in a jar type container, and that it used to have a lower SPF and a different price point, about the same, but maybe $100. It looks like just like the Hydrating Rescue foundation that I recently reviewed, it looks like this one has undergone a rebranding, so to speak, or a reformulation. So it looks like it is new again, but a re-release and a new formulation of a previously released Estee Lauder foundation. There, wasn't that clear as mud? And when I see something like this, I'm just prone to want to test the claims. So this is what the bottle looks like. It's a glass bottle, as you would expect for $105, although it's really nothing fancy, in my opinion. Let's do another down and dirty product review of 2020, and let's see if there's anything different that makes it worth $105. So I'm going to use my YSL Touche Éclat primer. My skin has already been washed, dried, and prepped with sunscreen and skincare. And if I sound stuffy, I am still dealing with my flu. So that'll be yet another test of this product to see if it can transform my draggy skin with this $105 Peridot stones. Guess I was really curious about this one because I've just been using the other Estee Lauder product for $45 at Ultra Hydra Rescue, and I have really been enjoying it. But $45 to me is a lot more reasonable than $105. So I'm going to do this today, and if I like it, I might compare side to side to see what's the difference between a $105 foundation and a $45 foundation. Let's see what we got. I'm going to shake it up. The pumps are big. Looks a little runny. I am using the color 1 into an Ecru. So in the other Estee Lauder product, I had chosen, I think, the C3. Usually I have pink undertones. I have a lot of redness in my skin. But I found that that one oxidized and it was a little bit dark for me. It's still working, but I thought I'd go a little bit lighter with this one. And that's why I'm not comparing them side to side today, because of the color difference. Okay, so it's going on smooth, liquidy. I'm using my clean but eaten or chomped on beauty sponge by Stands Out Beauty. It's still my favorite over my beauty blender. I did order the Tati beautiful blenders, or whatever she's calling them, and they should be coming in anytime. I'm real curious about that because I do like these better than the typical beauty blender, and I'm curious if I might like that better too. Can't seem to keep under my nose from being red because of this flu. Okay, let's go in with the other side. This does seem to be a good color match. And I could apply it probably with my fingers. It's a little thicker than the other Estee Lauder Hydra Rescue that I was using, but it's not thick. Use my Touch of Pearl today to see if I could do something with these under eye circles. Trying to see if I can build it up to a full coverage. It's definitely medium, no doubt about that. Okay, it does feel hydrating. It's not settling into any lines. It's not going on cakey. It's not really disguising pores, but it's not really emphasizing pores either. My face is still having redness show through, so I'm gonna add a little bit more to see if I can get that full coverage. It does feel okay. It looks okay. I don't know about $105, okay? I can't detect any flaws right now with it. Let me finish putting on my makeup, and then I'll come back and we'll relook at it again. Okay, I have finished putting on my makeup except for my setting spray. I found that when I was building it up a little bit that I let it get a little bit cakey. Now granted, I have not used every setting spray that's out there yet. The Morphe Continuous Setting Spray, Setting Mist, has been the finest mist that I have found so far for just helping that makeup product just meld with your skin. So we're gonna give it some time. It is 8:33 in the morning. We're gonna give it a little bit of time. I did take a picture outside. I'm gonna take another picture outside at lunch, so we can really put this foundation to the test for $105. Okay, I'll be back in a few hours to see what's happening. It's been about 4 hours, and I would say that the only wrinkles that it's really settling into at all is maybe underneath my eyes a little bit. Now you notice that it is breaking up a little bit right here and right here. But we can't really judge by that because I've been blowing my nose like every 5 minutes. So that really wouldn't be a fair test. So I'm looking at my cheeks and the rest of my face. The only place that I can see that it's really broken up after about 4 hours of wear is right here and on my nose. But to be fair, I have been wiping and wiping and wiping my nose all day long. And considering that, it's not too bad. I do notice a little bit of settling underneath my eyes, but I also want to say that my under eyes, for some reason, have been really, really dry lately. Now, this is supposed to be a hydrating. Supposed to be a hydrating foundation. This is blue tansy oil. I don't know if any of you have ever tried this. I like to run a little bit of this on my fingertips, and you probably should use your ring fingers. And just barely tap underneath your eyes. If you have any caking from your concealer, I find that that is a really good way to kind of refresh those under eyes during the day. What am I thinking so far? And it feels lightweight. So far I'm thinking that this is a fine foundation, that there is nothing wrong with it. You know, it's part of that Estee Lauder Re-Nutriv line. It looks fine on my mature skin. Do I like it better than some other foundations? Yes. I like it better than my Il Maquillage foundation, which I do find can be really cakey. I do like it better than my new Soap and Glory Kick-Ass foundation for $16. I like it better than my It Cosmetics CC cream. Do I like it better than the other Estee Lauder foundation that I just bought? We'll come in and do another check in a few hours and see what's going on. Hi, I'm back. It is 8 p.m. or just after 8 p.m. and it has been about 12 hours since I have first applied this foundation. I have to say, considering I've been wiping my nose all day, hands on my face more, wiping my eyes, both my eye makeup and my foundation has stayed pretty good. The eyeshadow that I have on today is actually Juvia's Place. It is a combination of the chocolate palette and the nude palette. And I actually really liked this look today. However, we are talking about Estee Lauder's reformulation and repackaging of the Re-Nutriv $105 foundation. So let's talk about Mona's lipstick scale and how it ranks on that. Price point. Price point is it a good price point compared to other similar products on the market? I would have to say that it does not get a lipstick for this, because I think that there are other fine formulations of foundation on the market for a whole lot less than $105. One claims, does it do what it says it's going to do? So it says that it is the world's most precious ingredients with science's most powerful advances, that is the ultimate in luxury makeup and skincare for a life of extraordinary beauty. Really? Come on. I would have to say that's a little bit exaggeratory. This luxurious skin perfecting foundation is infused with deeply moisturizing, revitalizing power stones, and that each bottle contains the Peridot stones, and that it gives energized, glowing skin for moisturizing and creating a healthy, dewy look. I would say, okay, yes, my look is fairly dewy, radiant. I did not put on any hydrating primers today. I did not put on anything to make my skin dewy. I do not have anything luminescent under this. Even my SPF today was just a regular mattifying SPF, because I wanted to see how this foundation was going to do. I think my skin looks healthy. I think it looks luminous. I think it looks as radiant as it can for an almost 50-year-old's skin. Medium to full coverage. I would say that that's definitely true. It's a solid medium coverage, and you could get it a little bit fuller with careful application without it looking cakey. That took a little bit of work, you know, wetting my makeup sponge and applying a setting mist. But with that, yes, I feel like I was able to get mostly a full coverage. It's kind of hard to tell because you do see some red showing through, and that is because I'm constantly wiping my face today. Instantly, skin looks more even toned. I wouldn't really be able to give it a lipstick for that or fulfill that complete claim because I've been manipulating my skin all day, so I can't really tell you that. Minimizes the appearance of imperfections. Long-lasting moisture, skin soft, supple, and smooth. And I would say it's humidity resistant as far as I can tell. I didn't have any breakdown regarding humidity, but it's not the thick of summer. You know, I'd have to test that during the summer to really prove that claim. And as far as it helping improve lines and wrinkles, I can't really say because that would be something that I'd only be able to tell with repeated use over time. I'd give it a half a lipstick for that. Ingredient list is water, phenyltrimethicone, methyltrimethicone, dimethicone, butylene glycol, isocetyl alcohol, PEG, PPG, dimethicone, rhodochrosite extract, caprylic triglyceride, isohexane, sorbitan, sulfate, wheat germ glycerides, olive extract, sodium hyaluronate. It's got peptides in it. It's got palmitoyl, tripeptides. It's got pearl powder. It's got gold, ruby powder, sapphire powder, nephrite powder, watermelon extract, apple fruit extract. These are the fruit extracts that they're saying can help reduce fine lines and aging over time because those are types of fruit acids which can act like alpha hydroxy acids over time. So theoretically, that could help reduce skin wrinkles, but if I was going to use this as a skincare product, I would want some more heavy hitters like alpha hydroxy acids or beta hydroxy acids, and not just fruit extracts. So as far as the ingredients, I think they're pretty hyped up or trumped up ingredients. Glycerin is very affordable humectant. Sodium hyaluronate can be gotten a lot cheaper than $100. You really don't need those things in your foundation. As far as all these gemstone powders, we know that that's, you know, they're pretty high up on the ingredient list. I wouldn't really be able to give it a lipstick for ingredients either because I think that the ingredients are ho-hum at best, and I don't have a lot of confidence in these gemstone powders doing anything miraculous. I think that having the sodium hyaluronate is better than not having it. I think the fact that it has the peptides in it is great. Peptides are a little pricey, so maybe that would be the only thing that would substantiate a little bit higher price tag. It's got fragrance at the bottom of the list. I would imagine that that is very low in percentage. I can't appreciate a smell, but I don't think I would be able to appreciate a smell today anyway. So it might very well have a smell, fragrance, and I just cannot pick it up. So would I recommend it to others? No. I think this is a fail. I think it's a fail at the price point. I think it's a fine foundation, but I have a lot of other fine foundations. I think I think I'd like to do a comparison between this and the other Estee Lauder foundation that I recently reviewed and see how these two compare. I would not repurchase it for $105. I will finish out the bottle. I will probably enjoy wearing it. I would not recommend it. I would not repurchase it again. I would tell you ladies, save your money. If you have dry skin and you're looking for good ingredients and clean beauty and you're looking for something, I think that really transforms my skin into something dewy and glowy, my tried and true RMS Uncover Up foundation, which is still on the pricey side, it's around $52, but it's half the price of this, and it's wonderful. And the one for $45 that I just recently used is wonderful. This is more hydrating, this RMS Uncover Up foundation. If your skin is really dry, I prefer that one, but definitely a hard pass on this one. And not because it's a terrible foundation, because it's not. It hasn't really broken up. It hasn't really settled in fine lines. If you have a lot of disposable income, you're an Estee Lauder fan, you want to try out this foundation, do I think you'd be disappointed? No. Do I think it's worth $105? Absolutely, 100% no. Because I think that there are other comparable products on the market that you can get the same effects from at a lot more reasonable price. Now, if Estee Lauder wants to send it to me in PR, it might rise a little higher up on my list, and I'm definitely not opposed to it. Not worth the price, ladies or gentlemen, at all. I hope you found that helpful, and I am looking forward to feeling better so that I can be a little more pepped up for my videos, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.